So on this project, I started by coming up with a design that I felt was easy, considering this was my first DIY project. This was fairly easy. The cuts were easy. Once I decided on my design, then I headed over to Home Depot and bought some MDF boards. I did prime and paint them. You don't have to. I have seen it where people have applied the boards before painting, but that's just what I felt was easier for me. I started on the frame, the board first, and then I went ahead and applied some nail glue. The nail glue is just to help hold the wood in place, but you would need to do your final securing by using a nail gun. I use an 18 gauge 1.5 inch nail brat is what I use to help secure my boards in place. Try not to do too many nail holes because you will be using spackling to cover up nail holes, and it can be very time consuming trying to sand all of those nail holes. So I just tried to apply the amount that I needed. I did use dry deck spackling, which is basically wood filler, to cover up the spacing between the wood. I really like this stuff because it tells you when it's dry. It turns white once it's dry, and then you can just take a piece of sandpaper to go ahead and sand it down. See how I'm applying it in between the cracks, and you also apply it over your nail holes as well. The sandpaper that I use is, you can use either 100 or 130 to sand it down once it dries, and you're basically just gonna make it even with the board. This is what gives it a more seamless look once you paint the wall. Once you've done this, then you will do caulking. You don't see it in this video, but I did do caulking in between each spacing of the board. That also helps give it a more seamless look. You don't see the gap between the wood and the wall. And then once I did that, I did prime my wall as well prior to painting. And then you're just going to go ahead and paint the outlining of the boards, whichever way they're lying. And then you go ahead and take a roller brush and paint in between the boards or the squares. I did paint my outlets as well. I just didn't want it to be an eyesore for me later on seeing the white part, so I just went ahead and painted the outlet plates. But again, it's your choice, you don't have to. And this is how it looks afterwards. I probably let it dry I let it dry overnight. And then in the morning is when I took off the paint tape and I went ahead and put the outlet plates back on the wall. I just wanted to make sure that they were completely dry before screwing them back on. But this is the end result, and this is how it came out looking. I was very proud of myself. Very easy project. It can be time consuming, but I love doing it, and I hope you enjoy. If you need any tips, read down below.